How's it going? I thought it'd be a little funny for my debut video back on YouTube. Anyway, I'm back, as you can tell, and I'm feeling great. I just wanted to do this little bit in front of the camera. Well, I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking in front of the camera because it's kind of a distraction, and I do my best talking when I'm behind the camera. But I made it through surgery with flying colors, so all you guys rooting for me really helped. I'm gonna go outside now, and we're gonna take a walk through the woods, and I'm gonna kind of talk about the surgery and everything, and let you guys know how it was. So let's go out there now. Oh, he's so silly, kitty. Go get it. Get it. I want you to get it. They tunnel under the garage and they ruin the lawn. I'll let her go. Alright, well, let's talk about everything. Well, basically, I'm feeling really good right now. Today is June 2nd. My surgery was on May 23rd. So it's a little over 2 weeks since the surgery. And I'm feeling pretty darn good. I mean, I got some tightness in my chest, from the incision. And I can't it's kind of hard to take a full breath in because of the tightness. But the good news is I don't sound like I'm out of breath all the time anymore. At least I hope I don't. But yeah, the surgery went really, really well. What they did was I was born with what they call a bicuspid aortic valve, which means it's only got 2 leaflets instead of 3. And I might just show a picture on the video so you guys know what I'm talking about. And also my mitral valve was leaking, so they repaired that. And I also had a aneurysm around the aorta, like right where it goes into the heart, so they fixed that as well. So, and there was also a thing called a PFO, which is called it's like a patent for something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a little shunt that goes between the atrium to your heart, and you're born with it open, but it's supposed to close off, and mine didn't. So they fixed that too. So anyway, well, the day of the surgery was pretty much a blur. We got in there about, I think, 8:30, 7:30, something around there. It wasn't terribly early in the morning. I remember they told me that I could come in later. They get me in there. They ask me a whole bunch of questions, and tell me all the stuff that I'm supposed to expect, including like that I could chip a tooth from the breathing tube, which didn't happen, of course. So they get me, I put the gown on, they get ready to wheel me in there, and they just put me in a wheelchair and wheeled me into the operating room, and I got on the operating table by myself. And because the whole unit is pretty small, you got your waiting rooms, and then you got your operating rooms right there next to them. So I'm also, since I can't cough hard, I might sound a little congested. That's why, because I can't cough hard to really clear it, and I can't laugh either. Like if I start laughing hard, it really hurts. So you gotta be careful not to do that. So anyway, I'm on the operating table, and they're starting IVs in me in both my arms and multiple places. and they start pumping a sedative into me, and I start feeling that kicking in. And I wasn't as afraid as I thought I would be. You know, I thought I would be having a panic attack, but I was really relatively relaxed at that point, even before they put the sedative in me. So that's about the last I remember. You know, the sedative kicked in, and I was like, whoa, this is some good stuff. And, you know, they were saying a few more things and trying to work with the IVs, and that's about all I remember. Now, my mom was in the waiting room, and they would update her every 10-15 minutes whenever they had an update for her. You know, like they're prepping him now, they're making the incision now, they're starting to work on his heart now, blah blah blah. And look at this, somebody cut a tree right across the trail here. That kind of pissed me off. So I like to come out here and walk, and I can't, not gonna walk around this darn tree. Anyway, so yeah, they did the operation, which I have a full write-up of, by the way. You know, I can read that later. And the surgeon that worked on me is the best surgeon for doing that kind of repairs. And so, I mean, anyway, next thing I remember, I was waking up in the ICU, and I had a breathing tube in. I remember just trying to breathe with it, you know. I mean, I wanted to breathe on my own, but I really couldn't. And they noticed I was awake, so they said, you know, we'll be taking your breathing tube out in a few minutes, you know. And I kind of drifted back in and out of consciousness for a while. Then they finally said, okay, we're gonna take your breathing tube out now. So they started taking that out, and I started gagging on it. It was terrible, but it wasn't that bad, you know, because I was really out of it. So that was about 4:30 in the afternoon, something like that, I think, because I went in around 8 a.m., 8:30. You know, I think I were getting me on the operating table around 8:30, something like that, and they were taking the breathing tube out around 4:30. So anyway, I don't remember much of that night. I think I passed back out, and I don't remember really much of anything after that point. And then I think in the morning the next day, there aren't bugs out here, they were talking about bringing me over to the main ICU room, which I think I was already in that room. So I mean, my memories of this are pretty foggy. I'm actually going to turn around because there's people right over there. I don't want people to hear me talking, so I'm just going to go back this way. So yeah, where was I? Okay, I got into the ICU, and I still had a catheter in me, and this was at the morning of the next day, Saturday morning. And guy came, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna pull your catheter out now. And I'm like, okay, can we get a nice female nurse to do this? But by the time, before I could even get those words out, he was already down there pulling it out, and I let out a pretty good swear. That was interesting. So anyway, I spent the rest of that day in the ICU. I don't remember if they moved me to the step-down unit that same day or the day after, but next thing I remember, I'm in the they moved me to the step-down unit. I was still hooked to the IV. You know, I had like a little button in my hand for, like, you know, you press it like this if you want pain medication. You know, I was pressing that once in a while. You know, you can press it every 4 hours, because I was in some pretty good pain then. And yeah, so they got me into my own room, and they gave me a breathing device to use. You know, it shows how many milliliters you're breathing in. So I could only do the first day, like I could only do 500, and now I can do like over 1,700, I think it was. So that's pretty darn good. So yeah, they get me in my own room and everything. And you know, the first 2 days were pretty rough. It's like I was still pretty much out of it because of all the pain medications and everything they had me on. The second day, they did get me up, and I did a little walking in the hallway, but it was real slow walking, like almost like what you saw me coming in the office door there. You know, I just walked for about maybe 10 minutes and I had to go back and rest. The next day, I felt a little better and I could do about 20 minutes. And then the day after that, I felt even better, so I did half an hour. I did one 20-minute, and then one 30-minute, and then another 20-minute. So that was about 70 minutes, like spread out through the day. So, and then the day after that, let's see, I had some good days, and then I did have one bad day, because there was one day that I didn't get a lot of sleep. So I was really exhausted, you know, and I didn't walk as much. And I was just kind of out of it, depressed. And, I mean, because they told me you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days, you know. Like the May 28th was a good day. You know, that was the day I walked 70 minutes. Then on the 29th, that was my kind of bad day. You know, I was snapping at everybody, you know. But I got over that. You know, because it's really hard to sleep in the hospital because, I mean, the beds are terrible. They're like a plastic mattress. Like if you ever seen like a water bed, it's like that, but it's really thin and you sweat like hell on them. You can't really sleep on them. And I had limited mobility. Like if I slept in one position, you know, it would hurt my incision. It would hurt to turn over. I couldn't really sit up on my own. So that was the deal with that. So anyway, on the 30th, they were starting to talk about releasing me because they were waiting for my platelet count to come up so they could pull the wires. Oh, and I also forgot to tell you about the chest tube. I think that was on day 3 is when they took the chest tube out. That is an experience I don't want to live through ever again. Because that was kind of, it wasn't painful, but they just pull it out and it was like, you know, like something's sticking in you and they pull it out. That wasn't too fun. But it wasn't bad. Now, on the 29th of May, or the 30th, because I got out on the 31st. So the 30th, they pulled the wires, but the pacing wires that were leading up to my heart, which I never even had to use because I never had any problems with rhythm after the surgery. So they were basically just hanging there. They started like in my belly and they went all the way up to, and rested on my heart. So they went to pull those out. The first few weren't bad, but the other ones, they had like a little knot on the end. So I could feel it coming all the way down and out. It wasn't painful, it's just like you feel something where you're not used to feeling it. It just feels really odd. So I was doing a lot of swearing and stuff. So anyway, let's see. That was the 30th. So on the 31st, I don't remember, I think that was Saturday, this past Saturday. Finally, they released me. And I was able to spend the night at the hotel, which was nice because then I could sleep a little better. And then yesterday, Sunday, we had to get up at like 4:30 a.m. to get to train at around 5:30, and the security guard from the hotel is the guy that came and brought us to the train station. So that was pretty good. We didn't have to pay him or anything. Got to the train station, got on the train. It was an 8-hour ride. Got back home around 4-ish, and you know, I did my exercises because I hadn't been doing anything all day from being on the train, and then went to bed, woke up, and here we are today. So it's been quite a ride. 2 weeks out there, 1 week in the hospital, but I'm glad to be back. Glad to be out here making videos again. Part of me thought I'd never be out here again making videos, but I gotta tell you, it went a lot easier than I expected. I thought I wouldn't be able to even walk out here like 2 days after I got home. But I'm feeling fine. I mean, I could even jog a little bit if I wanted to, but it would hurt my incision a little bit. That's the only thing holding me back. I can't really straighten up that much. I apologize for this video being really long-winded. Where are we at now? We're at 15 minutes already. I think I pretty much told you everything that I wanted to tell you. I really wish this tree wasn't in my way. And I'm getting tired of talking, so I'm going to end this video here. After this video clip, I'm going to put in some video clips that I took with my phone at the hospital. Like, I took a video clip when I was still in the ICU. I vaguely remember taking that clip. I did a lot of things in the ICU that I don't even remember doing. Like, I posted a picture to Facebook. I barely remember that. But yeah, there was a couple others. You know, there was a fire alarm going off, so I took a little video of that. So the next video clips you will see will be from the hospital. You know, the few video clips that I took from the hospital. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy it, and see you guys later. Well, that was interesting. Just making a video for YouTube. Yeah, I'm pretty doped up on pain medication. I can only breathe in so far because of the chest tube. You can see my heart monitor up there.
Yeah.
Breathing monitor, I guess. But this is my pillow that I have to hook to my chest in case I have to cough. See a little bit of the hospital room. I haven't even been able to look behind me all day. So this is the first I've seen what's back there. So, yep. Once I get the chest tube out, everything should be getting a little bit better. Can't really talk right now. Sound like shit. So, I just figured I'd post this update. I made it. I'm gonna be back in action real soon. See you guys later. Something's going on down there. Not sure what. A lot of cops. Okay, we're gonna make a quick video of my hospital room. Getting out today. Today is Saturday, May 31st, and just finishing up my breakfast here. Yeah, my voice sounds kind of funny because I can't really cough hard because my sternotomy. I can't cough really hard to really clear it, so it kind of sucks. It hurts to laugh, and it hurts to cough. Anyway, here's a view out the window. I'll make this video quick before anybody else comes in here. I just had a doctor come in here and say that they're going to go over some guidelines with me, so for my discharge. Anyway, well, here's the door. Here's the TV. So if you were to look right here, you'd think this is a hotel room. The windows go from the floor to the ceiling. It's the ceiling. This light right here is really bright. They snap it on at 5 a.m. to take my blood every morning. If you go over here, there's a sink, garbage under there, got a closet. Try to move the camera as slowly as I can. We have the bathroom. Oh, and the light just came on. It's automatic lights. Then we got there's a clock. Got the blood pressure monitor. All kinds of stuff. Heart monitor, which I'm hooked up to still. IV lines, and here's the bed, which is very uncomfortable. And here's a couch here that can fold out in case somebody wants to stay overnight with you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is where I've been hanging out all week, and I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling a lot better than I thought I would. Only a week after major surgery like this. So yeah, I will definitely catch you guys later. This will probably be part of another longer video. Bye.